lot of dentists want to spend more money on things like Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and I understand why. Everyone is on their phone, people are scrolling all day, watching videos, following brands, and making decisions based on what they see. So naturally, it feels like your dental practice should be investing more there too. But when we're talking about patient acquisition, we have to separate what feels visible from what actually brings patients into the practice. At RevUp, everything we do is based on data. We do not choose strategies because they are trendy or because they look exciting. We test, we measure, and we follow what works. And over the years, we have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars testing social media advertising for dental practices. What the data shows us was very clear. Social media can create awareness. It can make your practice look active. It may even bring in the occasional patient. But for most dental practices, it's not a consistent patient acquisition channel. And honestly, the reason is pretty simple. Dentistry just is not that sexy on social media. People are not usually going on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok to search for a dentist. They are going there to check on friends, watch funny videos, follow influencers, look at restaurants, shop, and browse things that are much easier to buy on an impulse. Dentistry doesn't work that way. Most dental care is need-based or trust-based. Someone has a toothache, they need a cleaning, they move to a new area, they want Invisalign, they have an emergency situation, they're unhappy with their current dentist, or they're finally ready to compare offices in their area. And when that happens, they usually go on Google. More and more, they may also use AI tools or search engines to compare options, but the behavior is still the same. They are actively looking for a solution. They search things like dentist near me, emergency dentist, Invisalign dentist, family dentist, or best dentist in my area. That is a very different patient than someone casually scrolling on social media. The word that matters the most here is intent. Social media is usually interruption-based. Someone is doing something else and your ad interrupts them. Google, on the other hand, is intent-based. Someone is already looking for the service that you're providing. That's why channels like Google Ads, SEO, Google Business Profile Optimization, Google Reviews, your website performance, call tracking, and follow-up matter so much. Those channels put your practice in front of patients when they're actively searching for your care. Now, that does not mean that social media has no value. It just means we have to be clear about its role. Social media is not where we would typically recommend putting your core marketing dollars when the goal is serious patient acquisition. And that is an important distinction. We are not saying your practice should ignore social media. We're saying it just does not usually make sense to pay a marketing agency to spend a significant time and budget creating social media content when those same dollars could be going toward channels that actually capture patients who are actively looking for care. An active Facebook or Instagram page can still support your overall online footprint. It helps your practice look current, consistent, and legitimate. It gives patients another place to see your practice name, address, phone number, website hours, and a few photos of your team and the brand personality. But the actual posting doesn't need to be all that complicated. A lot of it can be easily handled by your front desk team with quick, simple posts, a team photo, a patient milestone, a reminder about services, a 5-star Google review screenshot, or a short behind-the-scenes moment from the office. The goal is not to turn your dental practice into a content machine. The goal is to keep your online presence active, accurate, and consistent while putting your real marketing investment into the channels that are more likely to drive growth. At the end of the day, RevUp cares about ROI. We care about whether the phone is ringing. We care about whether those calls are being booked. We care about patients showing up, accepting treatment, and helping your practice to grow. And the hard truth is, for most dental practices, social media is not where we see the strongest return for patient acquisition. So when we advise against putting your marketing dollars into social media as a growth strategy, it's not because we don't like social media, and it's not because we don't think your practice would look good online. It's because we've tested it, we've measured it, and we've seen where the return is the strongest. Our job is not to sell you on the thing that looks the most exciting. Our job is to help you make smart decisions with your marketing dollars. Sometimes that means being honest about the difference between what keeps your practice visible and what actually produces new patients. Social media can help your practice look active, but Google, AI-assisted search, and high-intent search behavior are where patients are usually choosing their dentist. So use social media to support your brand, your consistency, and your online presence. But when it comes to serious patient acquisition, put your money where the intent is, because that is where ROI is much stronger.